Good morning, everyone. This is July the 3rd, 2026. Time is about, I can't get my time because I got my phone turned on. So I'm saying it's about 11:30, somewhere around 11:30, quarter to 12, noon, okay? Close enough. And we have a current temperature of 20 degrees Celsius right now. We're still climbing. And I'm beginning my walk right down here at the waterfront. Just starting it now. And we'll see what's going on in the waterfront. I know we got more tourists now than we had. And things have changed. Things change from week to week. So we'll have a look. See, it's probably crowded with tourists right now. Okay, we're not officially into the waterfront until we get through here. Yeah, we're on the waterfront. There we are. We'll go out through here and come up that way. You don't want to miss anything here. Down there's a bicycle place we can rent electric bicycles, cruise around the city. "3D Truck House." Step into the story with the local Mi'kmaq makers and house. Very nice. Jamaican jerk hut. This is the first time I've seen that. On the waterfront, things do change. That's the first time I saw that. In Jamaica, they have what they call jerk. It's like, like beef jerky, but it's a very popular thing in Jamaica. So that's a brand new thing right there. Harbor Hopper Tours, this one. And one over there says Culinary Freedom. All right. Let's start up to the waterfront. 3D Truck House. I don't know if those lights are new this year or not. I don't remember seeing them before, but they might have been here. You want to walk up here? Sure, why not? I'm going to make sure we get at least a half an hour on this video. Who knows, it could be pouring rain tomorrow, and I might not want to do this tomorrow if it's raining. Right now it's nice out. There's the harbor hopper going, and here's I don't know what this is. First time I saw that with the hut, the grass hut over the top. That's the first time I've seen that. This boat comes here every year. Every year that boat is here. Yeah, look at that. that boat costs a lot of money for that boat. It's got sails on it, and it's also got engines in it. Let's walk out on this pier right here. We can get a better look at that boat up here. I guess it's a boat. It's all tied up. It can't go anywhere. Lots of life jackets. I guess everybody that gets on gets the life jacket. Oh, that's really cool. Not a bad looking boat at all.
Are you on the cruise?
Look at this. Tiki Tour, Halifax. I'm getting dizzy just watching it bounce up and down. And the dock bouncing up and down. Everything's bouncing. That one's bouncing. Let's go over here, see what's going on. The Gerald, another nice boat with sails. Sails and a motor. Called Farewell. The Farewell. And here's a small one, small boat right here that don't take a lot of people at once. But they got one family on there now, and another woman and her little son with her, I guess. And this one's getting ready to go soon too. Ready to get a few more passengers, I guess. Boy, they got some big engines on that. That one over there got two big engines on it too. Two 175s. Didn't even realize that music was playing until I got right up here. Well, that's the bad side of this. In a place like this, there's a lot of music. I got to be right on my guard. Got to be on my guard so I don't. Like you're allowed 15 seconds. I hope I caught it in time. Not very often I get a flag for a copyright. Not very often at all. Now let me see, what was I going to look at? Nothing right here. There's one of the boats pulling out into the harbor. I don't know how far they go out towards the ocean, but maybe a little ways. Well, I'm almost to the other end of the waterfront. Not quite there yet. A few more things to see. There's one thing that's brand new here, and I want to show you this. Irving has set up a place where you can learn to build boats. And that's called the boat school, right over here.
Around the boat school.
It's open now, yeah. And here's the boat school. Let's have a little look. I won't go inside because they might frown on somebody doing videos in there. But I'll just show you the outside of it. There's actually two parts to this. There's this side, and there's a building over here that was something else before, and now it's a part of the boat school. They had to work with what they had. Look, you can see one boat inside there. They usually have a bunch of small ones that they made, but they can make them big ones too. But they're teaching young people how to be boat builders.
It's just 2 miles anyway. Yeah.
Irving Shipbuilding Boat School. And then this, right here, is a boat shop as well. It belongs to that too. So,
Yeah, right. It's just, yeah.
these boats right here would have been built here. You can get an idea of the quality craftsmanship. Too bad I have to make this in 2 pieces, but I had to shut it off because of the music. What I'm going to have to start doing is wearing my lapel microphone. Then I can just hit the button on and off whenever I want without interrupting my video. That's our best way to go. I should do that. I don't know why I don't. I got them. I got two of those microphones. No excuse not to use them. You like this? The stair steps right down in the water. Some people go right down in it. They wade right down in the water. But it's usually cold, and there's usually a bunch of stuff in the water. Anyways, let's continue. He's washing the courtyard or whatever this is called out here. They do that every day, every single day. They do that. Last year, we had a donut shop up here. It's gone now. The thing about a donut shop, you're only, or any kind of shop like that, you're only going to get the customers during the summer season. Nobody's going to walk down there to buy coffee and a donut when it's freezing cold out, when you could just go to one up on Barrington or up on Spring Garden. Yeah, it was kind of doomed. They tried to keep it going through the winter, but they couldn't. Before the winter was over, they were folded and out of there. It'd be different if this was California or someplace where it was, quite mild even in the winter. But here, it's not mild in the winter. It's more mild here than it is in a lot of places. Halifax is warmer than, most of New Brunswick. That boat right there. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but there was one in Ontario, just exactly like that boat right there, which we took a ride on onto Ontario when we were there before we moved down here. We were citizens of Toronto, the big city of Toronto, before we came here. That's when I retired. My life as a truck driver, I put that all behind me. We came down here and ended up doing videos. But anyways, yeah, that was a good time in our life living in Toronto. I really enjoyed it up there. A lot of people don't like it. They say, "Oh, it's too big city." I was a truck driver in that city. I knew the city inside and out, and the city didn't bother me. It bothered some people, but it didn't bother me, and I liked it up there. Maybe we're planning a trip back, going back in August for a little visit, and we'll have to come back. My wife has to come back to her job. She's not retired yet. She got a ways to go yet, but anyways, yeah. That's our history in a nutshell. Well, let's continue walking. There goes the harbor ferry that takes people over to Dartmouth, brings them back, and Woodside. That one there's coming from Woodside. That one there's coming from Dartmouth. Okay. A lot of boats right here. Look, 2 ferry boats, a big ship over there from Europe somewhere, and that sailboat, which has also got an engine in it. And then there's these 2. The wind's picking up. The sky is getting dark. What does that mean? That means it's going to be rain before long here. Look at the sky. It's saying rain, run for cover. But nobody's going to do that because they're hoping it's not going to rain. And it may not. It could shift course and not rain there. Well, we can walk up. There's a little bit more of the waterfront, not a lot. We can continue. For those of you who have never seen the Lost Toros Bowl, I'll have to show it to you. There it is, the Lost Toros Bowl. What do you think? You like it? I don't know if this is the Lost Toros. Oh yeah, right there, the sign's right there. The Lost Toros. The Lost Toros Bowl. There he is. Something like the Wall Street Bowl, but a little bit smaller. It's quite a bit smaller than the Wall Street Bowl. Okay, here's what's in this building right here. The law courts, Nova Scotia Court of Appeals and Supreme Court. All provincial, not federal. It's not a federal court, it's a provincial court. But all the different steps of it. Most of the things they get in there are driving infractions, like somebody's impaired while they're driving, or you go to court because both people's claiming it's the other guy's fault. And you have to bring your evidence in. Anyway, let's walk out in here again, take another look around, and continue on up. A life jacket there, just in case somebody falls off of here. You throw them a life jacket. It's not impossible to fall off of here. You walk out here and not watch what you're doing, and over you go. So somebody has to be right on the ball to grab that life, not a jacket, but life preserver, I guess is what they call it. Throw it out there in the water and hopefully they get a hold of it. If they can't, well, it's goodbye. There goes a Gwas or Spirit. You got a pretty good load of passengers. Could be fuller, but it's pretty good. And there's a Dartmouth ferry coming back. And way up there is we have two bridges across the harbor. That's the first one. That's the McDonald Bridge, not the McDonald Bridge. And farther up, there's another bridge, but we won't be seeing the other bridge, I don't think, unless it's from a distance. And this one here, you can walk on it. The other one you can't. There's no sidewalks. There's no place to walk on the other one. So that's the difference in the two. You can walk on this one. One side is for bicycles and on those motorized small bikes, and the other side is for people walking. You can't have a bike on the walking side, and you can't walk on the bike side. There's the rest of the courthouse again. Let's see, how many levels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stories, because one is behind that wall.
Yeah, I love here. There's a lot where I live too. They range from 15 unstable 20 and 30 up to let me make that my like office that I go to.
I don't know if we can go through here or not. Maybe not. Maybe I should just go way out this way. See that blue sign right over there? That's the right, I'll put it right in the center of my screen, right about there. Let's see. Okay, it's, oh, wait now. Right about there. It's in the center of my screen. That's the Blue Nose restaurant, which I really love going to. Been through a few hands. Basically, it's still the same menu. And they load your plate up. You gotta You come out of there, you're stuffed. Always been the way at that restaurant. They had one owner there once that didn't do a real good job, but all the rest of them have. It's changed hands a few times. I don't know why, I'm not sure. Seems like they're making money. All right, let's walk up here. That's it for the waterfront. I'll still continue this walk. Historic Properties is right here. You can go in there and see different things that you might want to buy. Oh, Yellow Thunder trucks there from New Brunswick. Oh, let's have another look at this. Not quite done yet. They're getting close. They're trying to get this all done quickly because it's probably scheduled to be ready for the opening of the tourism, but we didn't quite make it in time. But it's looking pretty good now. It's really nice. Be nice to take a walk down through there. Enjoy that. A little bit more of the water down there. There's a Marriott Hotel right there. You can just picture like we're not even getting close to all this stuff down in here, historic properties. But you got a lot of these old buildings like that one right there. Some of them got businesses in them, some of them don't. Yeah. People coming out of there. It looks like it might have a restaurant in there, perhaps. Look at these places. A pub. And these old blocks and stuff that was made out of this. This takes you back 100 years, maybe 200 years. Great to walk through history like this. They had to reinforce the walls with those metal things with the bolts. But it was old after all, and then you have to, don't want it to fall down. And the Marriott Hotel's right beside the historic properties. Yeah, it's a restaurant in there, I guess, in that building. Yeah. I've never eaten in there, but maybe one day I will since I live here. Oh, it looks like something got demolished here. Maybe they're gonna rebuild it, maybe. Wouldn't be surprised. Whatever it is, it's probably gonna be another building. All right, let's walk back out. See how my video is going there. Pretty good. I don't want it to get run out of space before I sign off. So yeah, I'll probably go out here to the road. Now I'll sign off there. I hear hear music, I gotta be careful. Maybe he's, I don't think he can, I don't think we can hear it anyway. He's going by way out there. Okay, we're good. I'm going to be signing off within the next 3 or 4 minutes. This is one of the new things they did last summer. This was done for last summer, so it's quite new. And they put that board up there. It's really nice, like native art. Well, that turned out pretty good today. I did 2 videos. It's been a prosperous day. It really has. I can do 2 videos in a day. That's really good. Then if it happens to be a downpour, I'll have a video for that day that it's raining. No, we're getting blue sky again now. Look. It looked like it was clouding over and it was going to rain, but no, we got blue sky again. That's great. Love it. Look what somebody did. Look what someone did. They should be taken out and horsewhipped. Anybody that would do this? I'm referring to the cigarette butts on the ground here. They're everywhere. You got like 100 of them on the ground. Whoever did that, we need a good boot in the rear. Whoever did that. I don't know what it is about homeless people. I don't dislike them, but why do they have to be so messy? Everything they touch turns into a big mess. Well, I'm almost to Scotia Square. I'm gonna go in and hang out a little bit because I don't know what time it is. I gotta check when I turn this off. I hope you enjoyed this video today because I really enjoyed walking around doing it. And if you enjoyed it, express your joy by becoming a subscriber. There's a little thing will come up on your screen that says subscribe. Just take your finger and push that. It don't take hardly any effort. And can go a long ways in the channel here to get new subscribers. So anyways, that's all I'll say about that. We'll try to get new subscribers if we can. Anyway, with that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.